Have you recently experienced false copyright claims on your YouTube videos, Instagram Reels, Facebook posts, TikTok posts? You're not alone. Many creators have faced similar challenges. Today, we're going to discuss what's happening, how you can fight it, and what rights you have as content creators against these major institutions. Let's start by understanding the situation. I had a bunch of claims thrown at me in the past week alone, and I only have like 5 reels and a couple of videos that use music. They're all from fair use stuff. But false copyright claims occur when one of a few events occur, okay? One, copyright holders, the people who made the music in the first place, they have automated systems. Sometimes they can mistakenly flag content as infringing upon their rights. So if you've done fair use stuff and you know you're using it properly, their things still might find you. Maybe not. But the second thing, this is what happens to me all the time, people can maliciously report your content as violating copyright. Fuck you assholes for doing that to people. What a waste of time you have. These claims can result in your videos being taken down, demonetized if you're making money off of them, or even your channel being penalized. Strike, right? Who wants that? So how can you fight back against this false copyright claim situation? First and foremost, you have to remain calm and gather evidence to support your case. Like me, I want to go ballistic and be like, fuck Sony, you suck, your system blows, asshole city, right? No. So here's some steps you can take. 1, review the claim. Carefully read what the claim says. Try to understand which part of your content is allegedly infringing. Sometimes it's a fraction of a second. You don't even know it. You might have the TV on and go, oh shit, that's wrong. That's me. Assess the validity. Research the copyright holder. Verify that they indeed own the rights to the claim content. I'm like, okay, yeah, Sony does own this thing, but they can suck my dick because they're wrong. 3, document everything. Take screenshots, record timestamps, and save all of your communication related to the claim. Everything. Download it all and put it in a folder. Dispute the claim. This is the biggest thing. Use the platform, whichever one you're on, use their dispute resolution process and provide all of the evidence you have to contest the false claim. If you know it's false, you have the rights. Seek legal advice if necessary. Consult an attorney who specializes in copyright law for further guidance. I'm going to say this a lot because you might need to do it. So we're already in a situation here, right? False claim. Now, it's generally advisable to approach the situation with professionalism and tact. Like I said, engaging in confrontational or antagonistic behavior may not yield the positive results and outcomes that you're looking for, and it could potentially harm your reputation or future interactions. So here is a little bit of stuff that you can consider on the opposite side of that. Now, I might want to be like, fuck you, asshole card company. I'm never buying cards from you again. You don't get 1 penny of my money. That's happened. And you can suck every part of my dick every which way till Tuesday. No. Stay professional. Maintain a professional and respectful tone throughout your entire interactions, just like calling customer service, right? Keep the focus on the facts and the evidence rather than their personal attacks or gloating that they're wrong, like, fuck you, I'm not promoting my website, you can suck my dick, company that blows out cards. Point out the inaccuracies of the copyright claims and provide the necessary proof to support your position. Be very diplomatic. Express your disappointment with the false claim. I'm so upset, and it bothers me that your company cannot properly address their copyrights. You have so much at stake here. How could your system suck this bad? Emphasize the impact it had on your content and your rights as a content creator. Dude, I'm doing this for some fun. Some other people are using your same shit in the fair use state. You should go check that stuff out too. Don't use aggressive or inflammatory language. Like, I tell people to suck my dick all the time. Seek resolution instead of focusing on rubbing it in their faces, right? Shift your attention to seeking the fair resolution. Request that the claim be retracted. Request that your content be restored. Any penalties and restrictions be lifted. I want everything, but no, this is enough, right? Consider public response. If the false claim had a significant impact on your online presence or your reputation, you might choose to share your story with your entire audience or your community. I don't trust Whitey because everybody sucks, but I have rights too, just like you do. However, you have to maintain a balanced and professional approach to this, emphasizing the importance of fair treatment and the need for improved copyright systems. I'm in full support of copyright systems. I'm in full support of copyright creators. I want to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to understand what's happening. Maintain your integrity. Throughout the process, prioritize integrity and ethical behavior. Don't tell them to suck your dick all the time. Stay true to your values as a content creator and advocate for fair treatment without resorting to vindictive or unprofessional tactics like banning someone from a website, right? Fuck that shit. Remember, the goal is to achieve a fair resolution. Protect your rights as a content creator and your content. Acting tactfully and professionally increases the likelihood of a positive outcome and fosters a constructive dialogue with the involved parties, even though it's probably some kid sitting at a desk going, someone else responded to one of these copyright claims. Yeah. Now, let's talk about your rights as content creators, because this is a big part of it too. While it can be frustrating to face false copyright claims, it's important to know that you have certain rights to protect your work, just like they have certain rights to protect their work. This is all necessary, and it's great that it's in place. There's something called fair use. Familiarize yourself with fair use guidelines. These allow for the limited use of copyrighted materials under specific circumstances, such as commentary, criticism, parody, and education. Good stuff right there, right? Fair use is big. When you see all of the stuff on Facebook and you're making a reel and it says, click your music here, it's all fair use stuff. These are things that have been negotiated behind the scenes that we don't know about what the deals are. But all we understand as the creators is that, oh, there's some music here for us to use. Let's put this fetish thing, come get that, whatever it is, right? Who knows? Counter notification. If your content is wrongly taken down, you have the right to file a counter notification to challenge the claim. Did you know that? This process allows your content to be reinstated unless the claimant takes legal action. We said the legal word again. You have to know someone in copyright law if you get further than a couple steps in this process. And with copyright law, you have to educate yourself about the entire copyright situation and the copyright laws, including, this comes up a lot, Digital Millennium Copyright Act, DMCA, right? And the rights it grants to both the copyright holders and the content creators. Napster, right? Oh boy, don't get me down that road. Public domain. Some stuff is in the public domain. If it's a certain age, everybody can use it for free, but not all the time. You have to understand the concept of public domain, and you really have to know that certain works are protected by copyright and can be used freely by anyone, and some are protected by copyright and can never be used by anyone. Sometimes families keep re-upping the copyrights. So not everything that's of a certain age is fair use or in the public domain. Gotta check. You've got to check. Each situation is unique. And what is it again? Seeking professional legal advice is always recommended if you're unsure about your rights or the best course of action that you could take. If you're totally right, man, blow these people up. Fucking go to court. If you're wrong, eat your own shit. Take your shit down. But if you didn't do anything wrong and it's something small, bam. So here's a few additional things that you should know about dealing with false copyright claims. You have to stay organized. Keep a record of all your original content. Save it in a Dropbox, save it in your iCloud, save it on a hard drive, save it in anywhere. If you make this content, you save it. Include the dates of the creation, the publication that you're putting it in. The documentation serves as your evidence of ownership if a false claim arises. It can also support theirs. So just make sure that if you're in the wrong, that's your fault, man. Be cautious with third-party content. While platforms like YouTube and Facebook and TikTok and Instagram provide audio libraries or stock footage or GIFs that you could use, it's still possible for false claims to occur. Like I said, there's an automatic system that most of these places have, the copyright holders have, that'll find it. Double check the terms of use, the licensing agreements for any third-party content you're going to use to ensure that it's within the allowed usage guidelines, if you are not certain of it. Now, if you're on Facebook and you say, "This is the music I want to use," that's usually good enough. But keep the records of it. You don't have to have file cabinets, but just name your file. Boom, this date. And consider fair use very carefully. It's a complex and subjective area of copyright law, and it's important to understand the principles and limitations of fair use, but remember that it's ultimately up to the courts, if you get that far, to determine what qualifies as fair use in the specific cases. I'm churning because the wheels of justice turn very slowly here. You know this. When in doubt, consult an attorney with expertise in copyright law. How many times did I say it already? 3, 4, 5 times? You count. Tell me in the comments. One thing that I do a lot, and you have to do it as well, monitor your content regularly. Now, I have like 800 and some videos. I've had copyright claims for Dance Dance Revolution stuff. Keep an eye on what's going on. Your videos, your reels, your posts, look for any claims. Go into YouTube, see if there's something in the copyright. Regularly review your notifications, little bells in the corner, and take action if you receive a claim. The sooner you do it, the better. And if you believe you're correct, the faster you get that put in, the easier it is to deal with. If you wait like 6 months, they'll be like, you never responded. You can also connect with a community. Support and resources are out there, folks. Connect with other content creators who have experienced similar situations. Online forums, social media groups, communities dedicated to content creators can provide you valuable advice. Might not be legal. They can give you support, send you some resources, and help you navigate false copyright claims. Remember, this information is based on general principles. Legal situations can vary anywhere and anytime for any reason. The judge might think you smell funny or might not like the way you look. It's happened, okay? And it's always advisable to consult with a qualified attorney who specializes in copyright law for personalized guidance based on your specific circumstances. Again, lawyer up if you need to. And if you're a copyright lawyer, comment in here. Let people know that you're around and that you can help them with this kind of stuff, because people don't understand that attorneys can do this. They're like, I need an attorney for my DUI case or something. No, there's attorneys for everything. Please help us. By staying informed and standing up for your rights, we can collectively combat false copyright claims and ensure the fair, creative environment for all content creators, including those who hold the copyrights, right? Thank you for joining me today, everybody. I hope this information empowers you to protect your content, to monitor your content, keep creating, stay resilient, never stop sharing your unique voice with the world. That was kind of funny, right? All right, everybody. Check out my other videos. It's a long one today, but this one was important. And like I said, if you need to, talk to a lawyer for legal advice. I am not a lawyer. This advice is just meant to give you the basics of what might be happening with false copyright claims. And the people who leave a false copyright claim against me, suck the fattest dick in the world. I love you. Boo-bye.